Hello, Aries. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the month of November. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a shot measuring cup. So it's like the metallic measuring cups for when they make drinks. This card jumped out when I was doing the energy cards, and I felt that this went so well with the measuring cup that I wanted to keep it out because I want to tell you what the measuring cup means and how this correlates with this. With the measuring cup, the shot glass, what I heard in my head was measure twice, cut once. But what I felt was you have to be the right amount of something, whatever that is. And being just the right amount of something is what makes something fit or be accepted or move forward. Here's the example that Spirit gave me. It's like when you make a mixed drink, right? Or when you're doing any sort of recipe. It doesn't have to necessarily be a drink. But when the measurements are off, right, it doesn't taste as good. Whatever that is, your cards are just jumping out. And I'll tell you what that means here in just a moment. But what I'm getting is that, okay, so before I even get to this, let's go to the drink. So it's like when you're making a drink and you pour in the hard alcohol, right? And let's say you pour it. If it's too much of that hard alcohol, and I'm not condoning drinking, just do whatever you feel is correct. I'm only here to give an example. You know, if you do pour too much of something, it tastes bitter, too bitter or too sweet, depending on whatever ingredient it is you're using, right? If you don't pour enough, it also tastes off, right? And it tastes diluted. So you have to be just the right amount of something in order for it to taste right, in order to find the balance, okay? With this drawing down, the moon, this was the card that came out during the pre-shuffle, and it literally flipped out, just like these cards have been flipping out. And I felt so drawn to leave it out that I had to. And what I'm getting with this particular card is a need to settle the self. Again, finding the balance within the self or balance in a situation. Okay, whatever that looks like for you. Because it feels like there's a lot of different things going on here, whether it's emotions or ideas or a lot of moving pieces, there's a lot of action that's happening around you or within you. And it feels like a little bit, I wouldn't say chaotic, but definitely not calm, for sure, Maybe you feel it's chaotic. It's just there's a lot of moving pieces, and it's like you're saying, I wish this would just slow down a little bit so I can catch my breath, so I can catch up to it. And I just feel like you're wanting to still yourself, you needing to still yourself and listen to that inner voice. And then the second card we have is the Voodoo Roots, number 24, respect, survival, liberation, and freedom, right? Once you still yourself, that's when you're able to feel lighter, calmer. That's what I'm getting here with this Voodoo Roots. I just feel you, like, here's the moon, here's the sun. Here's the darkness, here's the light, here's the heaviness, here's the light. A lot, just lighter energy where you're able to breathe and go, okay, I can handle this situation. I don't mind moving pieces, but these moving pieces just feel like it's a little bit overwhelming, not necessarily chaotic, but maybe overwhelming, versus this is, okay, yes, there's a lot of moving pieces, but I'm able to handle these moving pieces because I feel lighter. I'm able to manage this better, perhaps because you found your stillness. Let's find out what's going on here with your cards, okay? I'm going to just move these up just a smidge. We get the cards here. All of your cards are in reverse. The star is the only one that was upright, and honestly, it came out sideways, but I was called to pull it up towards, like, facing upright, so I went ahead and did so. All right, so I'm just going to say all of the cards here. We have the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Strength, Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Star, the Empress, Four of Pentacles, and Temperance. Wow. Look at all of these major arcanas right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than half, 60% of your cards are major arcanas, which is telling me that you're going through some pretty major changes within or in a situation. I feel like you're trying to, again, look at this King of Swords. You're trying to make something fit. I'm very drawn to the dress here where she's sewing, right? It feels like she's sewing the dress. She isn't, obviously, but it feels like she's sewing the light under her dress. Like, you're trying to get enlightenment. You're trying to build your enlightenment. You're trying to make something fit. You're trying to fix something. This is the female King of Swords. But just the face on this female King of Swords, she's disappointed. She's not able to make it happen. Like this. You're trying to figure something out. But there's just so many moving pieces that you can't just quite get a handle of it. Again, it could be emotions. It could be, whatever this looks like for you. I don't have to repeat that. I want to let you know, be clear about what your energies are. With this Knight of Swords, it feels like you know what you need to do, but you're not doing it. there's something that you have to take a closer look at. Pardon me, just 1 second. The right is worth the cost. Those are the words that are on here. Maybe you know that there's something that needs to be redirected. But maybe you are afraid of losing out on something. It could be finances, it could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a home. Whatever this looks like for you, you know that something is off about this situation. And you know that the right thing, doing the right thing, whatever that looks like for you, may come at a cost. It could be a cost to you, it could be a cost to somebody else. Either way, it's a cost. I do feel like you are feeling incredibly I don't want to say vulnerable, but I do want to say maybe vulnerable in some sense, but I feel like injured is the word I want to use. You feel emotionally or spiritually injured are the words that I'm hearing. I just noticed we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers. This could have been something that meant a lot to you. It could have been a relationship that, or it could be a relationship that maybe you're still in, and you know that it's weighing heavy on you and it's not working out for you the way maybe you thought it was going to work out. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but I can't ignore the fact that the Two of Cups and the Lovers are here. But we'll get some clarifiers just to clarify. For some of you, you may have lost a child. And you may be going through all of the emotions of dealing with that. Yeah, with the Strength card and the Two of Cups both here in reverse, I do feel like you are really hurt. You're not aligned with, like, there's like your heart is breaking. Although you know that something here is right, it's still at a cost to you. It weighs on you. Whatever that looks like for you, I don't know. For some of you, and this may be a minority amount of you, you may have lost a child, or lost the funding for something that you wanted to give birth to. So let's say you were going to start a startup and you had the financial abilities to, or maybe you had an angel investor that was going to do it, but maybe they pulled out at the last minute, right? Whatever that looks like for you, that's what I'm getting here. There's a lot of healing, a lot of alone time that I'm seeing here. And you're trying to heal, but it feels like you're also trying to keep appearances up, is what I'm hearing. You're trying to like show a brave face, but really what you want to do is collapse. Oh my goodness. Definitely not the kind of reading I was expecting. Ooh, what a tough November, you guys. Yeah, you really just want to keep people at bay and take some time out for you. So you can find your inner peace again, which is what we were talking about here, going through the darkness to find that light. All right, just so you know, I'm not clarifying every card, only the cards that I feel called to clarify. Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands came out both in reverse. You know you have to move on from something, even though it doesn't feel like you're overly enthusiastic about it. All right, let's get a card for the female King of Swords, please. There you are, feeling Knight of Cups, pensive. In very deep thought, giving consideration as to how you're going to move forward. Trying to regain your composure. The card here for the Two of Cups, please. Card here for the, really? Okay, this one. Yeah. King of Pentacles in reverse. You're definitely not feeling grounded. Definitely not feeling grounded. I mean, there's sadness in this King's eyes. Do you see that? There's sadness here. You're definitely not feeling grounded. It feels like you're very emotional here. A card for the Lovers. Four of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm getting the sense that you go back and forth with this decision. This is not an easy decision. It's like you're saying, I can actually hear you say, yes, I understand the reasons. However, what if? What if? What if I do this? What if we do that? What if? What if? I understand. It's like you go back and forth. And I feel like all of this is in your head. Like you trying to, it may be with other people, right? So it may be with a group of workers or a group of friends or, your investors or just with your partner, or it could just be with thoughts that you have where you go back and forth. No, I don't want to make this decision. No, not yet. What if we do this? I don't want to give up on this. Not just yet. What if we do this? What if we do that? It's like you're trying to figure a way to go through this without having to give up or restart or whatever. And card for the Empress in reverse, please. Wow. Whatever this wish was, whatever this was, I mean, it doesn't get any more accurate. Whatever this was that you were so looking forward to making a reality, it was your wish, and it feels like this wish imploded. It felt like it came apart at the seams. And you feel like the rug got pulled out from underneath you. In the end, you will be victorious. We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. You will feel, look. It don't, I mean, in the end, you will feel victorious. I'm going to put these off to the side so we can see all the cards here. All right, we have the Six of Wands, the Empress, Ten of Swords, and the Three of Swords. You will be victorious, and you will begin anew once this cycle ends. Once you heal from this, heal from the heartache, right? Heal from the heartache. Once you heal from it, you will be victorious. You will begin anew. You will regain your grounding, your footing. You will try again. For some of you, I'm also getting the sense that eyes are on you, and it's almost like people look up to you for how you went through this process and came out appearing stronger, perhaps actually being emotionally stronger, spiritually stronger. There's a strength about you. Now, because you've gone through this, it feels like I've already gone through the worst. Nothing else can hurt me. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. We have manifest and self-love. Take that time out to take care of you. And once you do that, then it's time to restart all over again. Just like I said here, you'll restart. You will have a new victory with the Empress again, upright. This is Empress in reverse. Here we have it upright. Once this cycle ends, you heal, and you will heal because you're going to give yourself that time out to really take care of yourself. All this heavy energy, all this light energy. Once you take care of you, you will begin brand new. I'm seeing the Death card here almost, where you take the energy of the hard things, the thing that really broke you, and you're rebuilding stronger. You're coming back stronger with more knowledge, with more wisdom, with more spirituality. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest of all good. I'm going to read that again because I jacked that up. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter, I jacked that part up too, will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good. Remember, I said you were going to restart anew. We have manifest, we have manifest. Look at the beautiful synergy here in color. Once you go through all of this, you will restart brand new. Winter is about death. Remember I said that this card reminds me of the death card. You have to allow the things to die out. Not saying it's going to be easy. I know it's much easier said than done, for sure. But once you've done the healing, right? Winter wintertime is talking about is healing, right? That is the time for everything dies, right? Everything dies, trees, plants, everything dies, and it comes back stronger. That's exactly what I was saying here. You come back stronger, more empowered. So go through this time of winter. I mean, it's ideally, we're not in winter time right now, but we're about to get to it. But this is talking about your winter time, the time that you have to allow for. Remember, I said here, keeping yourself away from others, just kind of hunkering down and taking that time for you, taking care of yourself, right? That self-love, that self-care, in order to regain your balance. Once you regain your balance, you will restart anew. You will get a second chance, third chance, whatever chances another chance. It doesn't even matter how many chances you're gonna get another chance to revisit this and restart again, whether it's having a child, having another job, having another marriage, having the right home, having a new baby, whatever this is, the universe will grant you another opportunity that will come your way for you to be successful this time around. Maybe this time around it wasn't right. Maybe you weren't necessarily ready, even though you may have felt ready. Sometimes the universe, God, sees something that isn't necessarily right for us. What is yours will not be taken away. This just may not have been the right timing yet. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow. I have been through that. I get it. I get it. And heavy tears have strolled down my cheek, questioning why something didn't happen. And it wasn't until years later, I'm not saying that for you, it's going to take years. I'm just saying for me specifically, in my specific situation, years later, that's when I recognized, that's why it didn't work out. Because hindsight is 2020. All right, my dear ones, that is what I have for you. If you like this content, please leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing and hitting that little notification bell so that you can be notified the next time I upload a video. Until we meet again, have a great one. Bye.